When I was in middle school and starting off in high school, I really was into robotics. And I wanted to be robotic space scientist or um, and everything. I even joined the NASA robotics team in middle school, and then I tried to audition for apply for the first robotics team that Olympic had. It's ninth and 10th grade year. They kind of ended the program in 10th grade, but they had it, especially they started it base in ninth grade, and I really enjoyed that. Um, but then someone asked me to be in a play, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so we did the play. It turned out great. It was a standing ovation. Like everyone, when I saw the reaction at the end of the play, and my particular character got a lot of laughter, and I enjoy laughter. And so I was like, I had this feeling like this is what I want to do. It was something that I did not get from working on the robots, or watching robotics and stuff like that. I really, I felt more alive, and I was always good with creative writing. I was a great writer. I loved the whole acting thing. I loved watching films and things like that. I loved to read Shakespeare. My favorite Shakespeare is Much Ado About Nothing. But um, so I was like, and then, someone walked up to me and it was like, "You guys are really good, and I really liked your part. You should, you would do well." Uh, and at that point, I never really thought about, hey, going to school for acting, going to school to learn to, perform, and I didn't see that as a career choice. That was something that I thought, hey, you have to do that young. That's just, lucky people can get those breaks. But then I was like, wait, maybe not, but because at that time when I did this play, I was either into my career choices was either going to be I was going to be a radio DJ, like a talk show host, and then I was going to be or a rocket scientist, not a robotics scientist, and I was going to be either one of those two things. But then I was like, I really like this, and so then I started looking into because yes, this was like my junior year of high school at Olympic when I decided to take it seriously consider going and getting a degree in like the arts so I can be able to become an actor or even a screenwriter, you know. Or I always really loved like doing stuff with or making a movie. So I ended up getting a camera for Christmas, and I was like, hey, let's film this. But before I would rent the Olympic schools camcorders, and I would make little short films for a certain class. Because in my junior or was it senior year, I took TV and movie production class. So I learned all this stuff, and I was like, hey, we should really. I think I want to do this. I was like, and I heard, some actors end up also filming movies, and I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do because it incorporated, uh, if I can write my stuff, if I can act in it, if I can film it. That was the three. I love to write, I love to film, I love to act, and so I was like, that's what I'm going to do, and that really helped me decide that I was going to get into the industry of film and acting and whatnot. And so, I was looking through colleges around this time. And I'm like, and I always had it set that I wanted to come to Johnson C. Smith because a lot of mentors that I've had over the years, graduating from here, people I've looked up to. And so I was like, okay. And then I read this article where they had opened up the art factory not too long ago. And it was already getting good publicity. And I'm like, okay, I can do this, you know? And so I applied. And then with the foster care initiative, I'm actually the first within Mecklenburg County to be a part of the foster care initiative here. But we really don't like to call it that sometimes, so we call it Guardian Scholars Initiative program. So we do that as well. And that's how I decided to become an actor, a writer, of would it be a producer or a director? I don't know, but I want to, be a performer, a creator, an artist. That's what I want to do with my life. It's what makes me happy. I think I can do more good with it, make a difference, And so I'll see you guys later. Just continue to, laugh.